Okay, welcome back to Lord of the Rings Online. Right now this might not be too long of a Let's Play, but right now I'm at in the middle of this level 45 open up the Moria quest, and I was playing this last night, and basically I had to come to Rivendell to have the Forge Master identify the item, and after that I have to level up to, I guess, level 10 to get more experience out of it. And we go back to the Walls of Moria to complete the quest for opening up Moria. So we're going to talk to this land.
Grey is the shadow upon my heart.
Okay, so this is part of the quest, John chapter 10. We've come a long way to be here, Molindo. What business could bring a valiant warden such as yourself here to the borders of Rivendell? Dithlilian looks at the weapon and grows still, his eyes wide in wonderment. This is a relic of the Elder Days, my friend. I fear I cannot identify the lineage and strengths of this weapon, but my friend Snar, the Forge Master, may be able to do so. Show him this weapon, and he will give you an assessment of its strengths and potential. Legendary items must be identified by a Forge Master before they can be used. The process reveals certain strengths to the weapon and ammo. So, the Forge Master dude is right here. This should do chapter... It's chapter 10, you know. Okay, so, what we're gonna do... Every time you find an LI, if it's not identified, somebody at least needs to identify this. Forge Master is the person to go to. So we're gonna see the legacy, see if this thing is any good. And then when you reforge them, it's every, like 10 levels, so when it reaches 10, you reforge it, which is 20, reforge it, and it depends on the max level of the item. Can go to 40, 50, 60 levels for legendary item. But this is our starter one, so let's identify it. 5 silvers. Okay, we've successfully identified it. So these aren't too bad of gambits. For the first, it's gonna put out already the DPS without leveling. It's slightly bigger than more than what I put Japanese. So we get a first gambit critical, an ICMR determination, and an in-combat power regeneration. I like the Gambit critical rating and also the in-combat power regeneration. So I'm going to work on the in-combat power regeneration. As you gain levels, the allies also gain levels. As you gain levels, you can put more powerful leveled allies. So say when you get to level 75 in this game, you can find a level 75 LI, and it's a much better legendary weapon than starting one. But the startup ones sometimes are pretty cool, so, you know. And basically you break them down for components and all those other things. But anyways, let's have him, there we go, it's identified. So now we get to equip our new weapon. So we pull up the inventory. And this is what it looks like. We can now equip it because it's found out. Cool, huh? It is equipped. Right here. Down. So now we're going to talk to the Dithlilian, and we should
the sorrows of the Eldar are never ending.
Oh, we're going to slot a relic. I see you've been given some relics. You should apply one of them to your weapon to further customize the abilities. Once you've done so, speak to me again. So to apply a relic, we go into the legendary items, and we can buy extra ones, but I'm not going to do that right now. And it looks like we just have settings at this point. So I'm going to look for one that would appeal to the warden. Real might, that was a good one. Maximum power, physical mastery. Where else we went to? It doesn't matter too much at this stage. I'm gonna go for the might. So to slot a relic, you basically slot them in these areas here. This one's for settings, gems, runes, and then crafted from other players. And at this point I only have settings, so you're only gonna be able to slot one. But as you break these down, you will get gems and runes and those things. So we're gonna slot the might, and it's gonna go into this part here. So let's slot the relic. See, and then all I got to, are you sure you want to slot this relic? Any relic currently in this slot will be destroyed. That's if you put a different relic in there. Yeah. Okay. So that increased our plus 15 might and plus 400 physical mastery, plus 400 mastery tactical. See, basically you can slot these things and make them pretty powerful weapons. So I could slot another relic if I wanted to, but it would destroy what's in this weapon. So we're going to talk to the land again.
Graze the shadow upon my
And there we go.
heart.
We are going to get more runes. Anyways, a good choice, Morrowind. Slotting a relic into your weapon based on the situation may help you turn defeat into victory. It's happened before. This weapon is still not strong enough to beat the Watcher in the water. But it might become so. I will tell you how this will come to pass. And basically it's leveling it to level 10. So I get to choose. My rewards are Salve, Profound Rune of Courage, Profound Rune of Despite, and you can do nothing. So we get more runes, and a Rune of Quickness. Buys a title. It doesn't really matter. Just get one. So finish now.
Might you spare a
Some
moment
experience.
of your time?
And legendary titles. So we are going to have, this is the quest. Weapons of such worth improve as they are used. Only when they are wielded in a battle can they achieve the true measure of their greatness. Use it against worthy foes, and it will improve your skills advance. When it's achieved a high measure of worth, bring it to me, or to learn Wafi and Thorn's Hall in Erluin, which is like a dwarf area, and one of us will advise you on what must be done next. Legendary items gain experience as you fight experience. When such a weapon receives enough experience, it gains a level. So, basically we achieve 10th level, and we come back here, or to the dwarf Forge Master, and we'll identify it. And then we will be strong. It will be basically a strong enough weapon, kind of a sort of an intro on the legendary weapons, to where we can go back to the Walls of Moria and fight the Watcher off. You can't defeat the Watcher, but you can fight it off, and then at that point gain entrance into Moria. And at level 46, you can get an offhanded main hand, an offhand. Wardens are cool because they will get. Well, right now we have the javelin, and they will get another one. But you have to wait to 46. It's a Moria inside of it. Anyways, make a long story short, we're gonna accept the quest. So at this point, I am gonna go off screen. I'm probably gonna go skirmish, and maybe turn lights on. I am gonna go skirmish, and or just go quest and forward show, whatever it is I was doing. And when I reach level 10, maybe I'll just do a couple of skirmishes. And when this legendary weapon is level 10, we will come back here and continue the quest. So right now we're on chapter 11. So we're just basically grinding the L1. And it doesn't take too long, thank goodness for 10. It takes a little time, but not too long. So, I will continue this part of the walkthrough, the introduction, the level, it's level 50 quest, but you can do it at 45. But this is the way where you can enter Moria the first time. I hope you enjoyed this. Well, I hope to see you again soon as we continue onwards. Off-screen is going to be... I'm just going to do leveling off-screen. Take care. I hope you enjoyed this. I sure did. So have fun, and I hope to see you soon, and goodbye.